I'm good. I see how that shit go down. I'm like, I don't know how y'all females do it, but y'all brave.
I saw a meme. I saw a meme that said, "Yo, spending $10K on your body, then flying back to the projects is crazy."
Oh, yo, that is the realest shit ever.
Yo, hats off to whoever.
I don't know who wrote that. I just saw that. Somebody reshared it, and I know they wasn't intelligent enough to come up with it, so somebody else said it. But yo, I know I've met a couple of women that have had parts of their body done. I wasn't too thrilled. I'm not really. I wasn't thrilled because I could see like the fakeness
What's
of
fake?
it. Yeah, like I could see like your whole titty isn't supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? Like if your titty moves, it's like it like distributes. You know, it shouldn't.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I see exactly what you're saying.
You
know what I mean?
Basically, if she get in the water, she shouldn't be floating around like Teddy Bruckshot's girlfriend in Shotters after she got shot. She just,
oh my gosh.
like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, but you know what's so crazy about that shit? Because I seen an ass cheek flip. Wildest thing ever. Wait.
So it was like round and then just like bloop, and was flat.
Wait, like flat. If what?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this, Bees. Did you see her flip it back?
Yeah.
Yes? Oh shit.
Yeah, and it fucked me up.
No way.
It fucked me up.
So that happened before.
Yeah.
I would have been so disturbed.
Yo, listen. The night was over. All I was thinking was, I'm gonna get you sucker like a motherfucker, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, these big old titties, I don't need those. This big voluptuous ass, I don't need that. Yeah, she started she took a leg off on the nigga like.
Yeah, that was wild, yo. When she took the leg off and shit, I was like, oh shit.
Wow. That's crazy.
Listen. For me, with women, in order to be real with yourself, don't change nothing. Love what you got. Love what was given to you.
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to change something, like, do it naturally. Hit the fucking gym. That's one thing I don't understand. Like, females will go get their body done top to bottom and then hit the gym and start promoting this shit. Like, but did you work out from the beginning, though, to get to where you at?
Right.
No, you didn't.
Right.
False advertisement.
Right. They go get surgery, get into the shape they want.
Get the horns on them. Get the horns on them for that girl.
Like, come on now.
You know, well, they get the surgery, then hit the gym and act like they've been in the gym the whole time.
Yeah,
nah, that ain't how you go, girl. You ain't did that. You didn't do that. You know, you went to DR. You know, you got the low cost surgery. Then you had to wear that. Oh, yo, I met this girl one time. She had I didn't know about the whole process of like recovery and shit like that. But like there's this thing you gotta put on that she told me you had to put on, and she put it on a little too long, and she said it kind of like burned her a little bit. So like,
wait, what did she put on?
The thing
was it like it's like a waist trainer, but like it's just like a whole body type of thing.
Yeah, but it does
the electric joint. They work the abs.
Something like that, I think, because she had it on too long,
and the shit burnt the shit.
Right, and now she kind of got lines. She's like a zebra a little bit, not really, but it's like you can kind of see lines.
They had that shit. The dude got sued for the dude that originally made the pattern.
It's like a corset thing.
Chicks was wearing this shit at work and all that shit, and then fucking like chicks' stomachs was blowing up at work. Like
oh, damn, niggas said chicks' stomachs was blowing up at work.
No way.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because the electro little, like, it's supposed to be like an ab worker.
Oh, so it's like real hot.
and you keep, and it got on, you know, and it's battery operated and all that. And then, not trying to be funny, if your stomach is a certain size, you know what I'm saying? If it slip up under that fufa, you know what I'm saying? And a little heat starts, it's going to blow up. It's too hot up under there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's too much. That's way too much. I think the only person, I'm not 100% positive that her body is her body, but you know, she's from Cali, India Westbrook. Westbrook sisters. I don't know if y'all know her or not, but she's from the West Side. That girl, her body, I feel like her body is 100% real. This girl works.
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.
What's good and Tim pretty people? Tuesday evening, my name is Khary, this is my crib, and I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. And we got a good show for y'all tonight. I'm joined by my homeboy Bees Buddha, as usual. Why did my lights just, my living room lights just turned on for some reason, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I did that, but they just did. You know what? Hey Google, turn off the lights. I don't know why my lights just came on. That's weird. But we got a dope ass show for you tonight. My lights is acting crazy. You can actually see them in the background over here. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The shit is a little wild right now. My lights is going crazy. You know? And that really totally fucked up my introduction and shit like that. Let me turn this off. All right. All the lights off. I gotta turn off those lights back there too, cause I could see them in the picture behind me. Let me turn those off, man. This is a wild start to the show. All right. Those lights is off. I'm joined by my homie Bees Buddha. I've known this nigga since I was like 10 years old, and I'm also joined by the lovely Miss J Lotus. How are you doing, Miss J Lotus? How you doing this evening?
Excellent. How you doing, Khary?
I'm doing pretty good. Yo, I appreciate you joining the stream tonight. Miss J Lotus over here. Miss J Lotus is a dope ass poet. You know, I've seen her perform many times. I actually have a Khary's Crib episode. Don't worry, just stay where you at. I'm gonna hook you up. Just stay where you comfortable, and I'm gonna align it for you. Okay. Okay. I got you. I'm gonna make sure you look good over here, girl. All right, don't stress it. All right, I'm gonna make sure you like really framed in good. All right, so boom. See, now we got you adjusted a little bit. All right, but Miss J Lotus, she's a dope ass poet. I've seen her perform many times with spoken words. She does some dope ass poetry, a lot of erotic shit as well. Just to let you know. But she also does things other than erotic as well. But she did do episode of Khary's Crib last year. She actually was going to set off season 2 of Khary's Crib Dope Poets, you know, but then COVID happened, which kind of messed some things up and shit like that. So I'd never actually released it. I do have it. I don't think I ever actually let you see it neither, have I? I haven't. Let me see. I got a draft. Do you want to see the draft? You've never actually seen it.
I've never seen the draft.
You've never seen it. And
I'm nervous.
And I tell you what, this was Miss J Lotus over here. Let me see. Do I have this? So this is Miss J Lotus. We did a little episode of Khary's Crib last year.
Sitting in this room alone, wishing I could be home where I pay about $1,000 worth of rent. just to live in and not be content.
Mm.
I'm still waiting in this room, these four walls, no windows, just my thoughts and my physical. Is it wishful thinking? I hope I make it out of this. How did I put myself in a situation to become victim to his cowardness? Now the coward is the victim, and I had nerve to thought I missed him. I should have dismissed him a long time ago. But you don't know until you're sitting in a room alone, waiting to be asked questions that you don't have the answer to. In disbelief, like, did this man really call the police when just last week he was screaming, "I love you"? A man would have settled out of court. This is what boys do. I'm no lawyer, but the next time I hope you choose to sit at home alone where you pay about $1,000 worth of rent. And don't just live there, but be content.
Khary's crib.
And that was Miss J Lotus, you know. That was like a 10-minute episode of Khary's crib. You know what? I'm gonna release that. Would you be okay with me releasing that?
I'm okay with you.
I'm gonna release that. Yo, J Lotus is a dope poet. That episode, I think that episode actually has 2 poems. I think. Let me see. I'm just gonna jump through this real quick. So we had a little.
I have no idea.
Hasn't it like those teachers I saw? Because they
we had a little interview going on.
They was off their head, spitting their poetry, and I was like, I gotta learn how to do that.
But then I threw in one of her erotic pieces from Smoking Words.
Throw me on the bed and have me like you used to. I'm not gonna let you spread me wide open and leave my emotions on your face. I'm not gonna dare taste your dick or lick all your spots. I'm not gonna let you kiss on my neck or.
She got erotic on it. Actually, that had 3 poems to it. So you know what? I'm gonna release that 3-poem episode with Miss J Lotus. Yo, that shit was hard. That tell you the truth.
That was my first time seeing that.
You like it?
I love that. I love the edits.
Okay, I'm gonna release that, and I'm gonna send you a copy too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you a copy too.
Please do. Please do. That was awesome.
You know, J Lotus is a dope ass poet, y'all. Definitely got to blow some horns for her and shit. You know, totally did not plan on starting the stream off with some poetry, but I had that clip. I forgot that I actually did that. We did it. I'm gonna actually release that. Yo, yeah,
not mad at it at all.
But it's Tuesday. It's still early in the week. You know, how has everybody's weekend been? Did everybody have a good weekend? Did y'all enjoy yourself and shit like that?
Oh yeah, it was pretty good. I be enjoying myself every day. So.
That's what's up. I ain't mad at that at all, y'all. I'm just doing a couple of edits over here real quick. I ain't mad at that at all. Anybody do anything fun? Which I do for fun this weekend. Anybody?
I don't know. Everything I do is fun.
Shit, I ain't mad at that. Shit, it was Mother's Day weekend. Y'all take y'all mothers out or do anything for your moms? Well, I think all of us don't. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, none of us live close to our moms, do we? I don't. Miss Lotus.
That's something though. She was happy.
Where does your mom live?
Tennessee.
And you're from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Bees, your mom actually lives down here in Florida, not too far from me, actually.
Yeah, she's about 30 minutes from me.
Where you at, Bees? You in Florida?
Nah, Bees is in New York. He's from the Bronx, but he lives currently in Mount Vernon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Now let's look at the comments over here. So we got let's see. Mother's Day weekend was bomb. Great weekend of Mother's Day is what Wayne Mills says. Sonetta says she went to the movies. Dave and Buster entered church to a women's conference. That sounds interesting. Nice. You know, Cheryl asked, did I see the verses? I actually did not see the verses this weekend. Why did I not see the verses on Saturday?
Who was it?
We forgot about it. We didn't even talk about it.
I know we didn't. The verses was SWV versus Escape. Yeah, I did not watch it.
That was good.
What was I doing Saturday? I must have been doing something that really had my attention to some shit because I did not watch it. Oh, I fell asleep on Saturday. So Saturday, my daughter asked me to watch the dog. Right, my daughter's at her mom's house. She asked me to watch the dog. I said, cool, so I watched the dog, right? She brought the dog over. I had the dog here for a few hours, actually more than a few hours. She said, "Kay, can you watch the dog from 5 to 10 while I'm at work? Mom and everybody's out of town. You know, they went to Gigi's house in Georgia for Mother's Day and shit like that, right?" I'm like, cool, no problem. So she brought the dog over. You know, 10 o'clock comes. The dog is still there. 10:30 comes, dog is still there. 11:30 comes, dog is still there. I call her up. I'm like, yo, where are you at? She's like, yo, I'm just chilling. Me and my boyfriend just hanging out right now, just chilling and shit. I'm like, yo, you asked me to watch the dog till 10 o'clock. It's 11:30. What the fuck's going on? You know? So she eventually came, got the dog, whatever, went home and shit, went to her mom's house. Her homegirl was spending the night, whatever. Well, the next day, I said, you know what? I'm going to the pool. I'm going to go chill in the pool. I relaxed in the pool for a couple hours. I had some drinks and shit. I got back into the crib. I laid down on the couch and I passed the fuck out, right? I'm sleeping. I fell asleep probably from like 3 o'clock to probably like almost 8 o'clock, right? I wake up. I'm chilling, about to make me something to eat, about to roll me a blunt and shit. All of a sudden, I just hear some fucking whining. I hear a dog whining. I'm like, yo, why do I hear Mocha whining? That's my daughter's dog's name, Mocha. I'm like, why do I hear Mocha whining? You know? I'm thinking, you know what? This is something common for me, you know, because my kids come, they go. Whenever my kids leave, I kind of feel like I still hear them, you know, because I'm used to them being there. So I kind of get like those ghost hearing, you know, like I get like ghost hearing, like I hear them. Like sometimes I feel my phone ring in my pocket when my phone is across the room, you know?
Not that night.
Shit like that, right? So the dog, I'm like, why do I hear the dog whining, you know? My daughter never said, yo, daddy, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, long story short, I start cooking dinner about 10 o'clock, right? My front door just opens up. My daughter walks in. I'm like, yo, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, I'm here to pick up Mocha. I'm like, pick up Mocha? When the fuck did you drop this dog off? She said, oh, I dropped her off while you were sleeping. Everybody's still out of town. I dropped her off while you were sleeping. I'm like, yo, so she was here the whole time and I didn't hear about this? I didn't know about, you didn't text me, you didn't call me, you didn't leave a message, nothing? So now I'm thinking I'm bugging the fuck out, hearing like, I'm just hearing things. But I'm not. There was really a dog there. Yo, I actually apologized to the dog. I said, oh, Mocha.
When she have a kid.
What's that?
Imagine when she have a kid.
Oh my God. I better not have, I better not wake up to a baby just sleeping in my living room.
Khary.
I better not just wake up to a baby just sleeping in my living room and shit.
Nah, you gonna wake up to pop. Pop.
Hungry.
Yeah, exactly. Mommy left me.
Yeah, I'm here, nigga. Fix me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some applesauce in a bowl. But so yeah, I had a dog here, and I didn't even know about it. I actually apologized to the dog too. I was like, damn, I thought I was hearing things, but now I don't know. I don't know what to believe now.
So he whimpering. He's probably hungry. He probably had to use the bathroom.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, you need to tell me when you do things like this.
You tripping?
Yeah, yo. You got it. You nailed it on the head. I thought that I was tripping, but there was actually a dog. I thought I was just hearing things, yo. It's fucked up, ain't it? Shot number 4, by the way.
Okay.
We happen to keep count here. Just happen to keep count here.
Sir. Yeah. So it's not even I don't even think it's 9:15.
Yeah, it's 9:19.
It's 9:19. It's 9:19.
9:19.
You know? Cheryl Marrow over here in the chat says poor thing.
9:19. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm good with that.
Says poor dog over here. Poor thing.
Yo ass over there like Craig from Friday. Dog whimpering.
Oh. Yo, totally different subject. Let me ask you a question. So, I was chilling with this girl the other day, right? And we were smoking a blunt. And she was playing with the lighter, right? And then she told me, yo, sit still. And then she started putting the lighter close to my ear. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I thought she was like burning like a, initially I thought she was burning a string off my do-rag or some shit, or off my hat or some shit. That's not what she was doing. You know what she was doing?
What was she doing?
Who could take a guess? Anybody want to guess?
She was trying to light your ear?
You guessed it. She was trying to burn my ear hairs. Have you ever heard of that?
What the
She was trying to burn the hair in your ear?
She was trying to burn it.
Have you ever burnt the hair on your arm?
No, I plead the fifth. No.
Yeah.
Do that?
Nah, I haven't.
No, I'm saying like an accidental type thing.
Possibly. I probably don't recall it though.
Bees, you have?
That should hurt.
Well, okay. Well, she said that. She said to me, yo, that's pretty common, yo. She said that's pretty common. I said, yo, you must have dated some Dominican niggas. That sounds like some Dominican shit. You know what I'm saying? That happens.
Because they be lighting up their hair.
I think she did date some Spanish niggas, though. I'm not sure if they were Dominican, but she did date some Spanish niggas. And you know what? I'm technically a Spanish nigga, ain't I? I'm Cuban. Oh, yeah? I'm black. I'm a Spanish nigga, technically, right? No?
Yeah, you Cuban, okay. Right?
Yeah, I'm Cuban. You know, I'm black. Don't you see the hat? Can't you tell I'm Cuban with the hat?
You know what? Yeah,
hey, mama, how you doing, huh?
You know what, Khary? That explains a lot.
What do you mean explains a lot?
You look like you like coffee and butter rolls.
You got a Cuban black swag.
A Cuban black swag. Okay.
You look like coffee and butter rolls.
You see, both of these people know me in real life, by the way. You know, Cheryl Marrow says N Irish. She said N Irish. N Irish. Oh shit.
It's the freckles.
Probably.
Cheryl, it's the freckles.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. You know?
Did she answer in the chat?
No, she didn't. You know, she will be in a minute. You know, probably. Marco say I moved to Florida and think I'm Cuban now. Yo, Marcos, you don't remember when my pops?
You can be whatever you want.
Yo, okay, I know bees remember. This back in the days. I'm not sure if Coach remember this back in the days. Yo, back in the days.
What's up, Coach?
There would be some days when my pops did not have to work in the evening. And I knew those were the days because the terrace door was open. He had his Latin music playing, and he was on that shit with his motherfucking flute. Yo, this is like crazy right now. I don't know what tune I'm doing right now, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? But my pops used to be on that terrace blowing that flute on the third floor, Latin music playing. And I used to be like, nigga, we supposed to be playing hip hop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We in the Bronx, in the hood, in the 90s, nigga. We supposed to be bumping hip hop out the motherfucking window and shit. But this nigga was out there. And he was vibing, yo. He used to take us to Orchard Beach sometimes, you know what I mean? We would go to Orchard Beach as a family and shit. Me, my brother, my mom, my pops used to go to Orchard Beach, and my pops and my moms used to be out there. You know how they had they used to have Latin bands out at Orchard Beach. I'm not sure if they still do that, but they used to have bands out there.
Puente and all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Used to have bands out there and shit like that. My pops and my mom used to be out there just dancing and shit. Yo, don't ask me why I'm doing that type of music, but that's what comes to my head right now. But they used to be out there dancing and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They used to be out there dancing, but they used to dance to that like Afro-Cuban shit. You know what I'm saying? That Afro-Cuban type of vibe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they used to be out there, like, he used to be spinning my moms around in circles. I used to be like, damn, she might be dizzy. Stop, Dad, she might be dizzy. But, you know what I mean? But they used to have fun, and that's like, but my pops never taught me Spanish. He spoke Spanish in front of me, and I believe that was because he wanted to talk with his peoples without me knowing what the fuck they was talking about.
So you Cuban and you don't know how to speak Spanish?
Yeah, my pops didn't teach me Spanish, you know what I mean? When my grandparents would come visit, grandparents, not parents, grandparents would come visit, like my pops would speak Spanish with them, they would speak Spanish, they would joke and be like, yeah, why the fuck these kids don't know Spanish, you know? But my pops used to take me to a lot of different places throughout New York and shit like that, you know what I mean? He would take me to like the wildest like drugs, like literally he would take me to like weed spots where niggas had like pounds of weed in there and shit like that, stacks of money and shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The nigga used to do shit like that. He would be talking to his peoples in Spanish. And I think he would do that just so I did not know what he was talking about. You know, because when you're young at that age, you don't realize you're in like a fucking weed spot. You know what I'm saying? You don't realize that shit. You just chilling with your dad. You just chilling with your dad. You know? As an adult, I'm like, yo, my pops had me in some wild, questionable areas, you know? But that's what makes me the man I am today, where I'm just so well-rounded, you know?
Fam, your pops? Shoot, my pops used to have me around some gangsters, yo, when I was young. I used to drink Miller High Life.
Yeah.
I used to be in the bar chilling. Yo, and never knew it until they made a certain show. And I realized like, oh shit. Like these dudes was major, yo.
Yeah, yo. My pops had me gambling at like motherfucking 9 years old, 7 years old, probably some shit like that, you know? I remember being in spots with him down in Harlem, and this nigga just gave me like $2 in quarters, you know? And guess what I get the quarters for? Who can take a guess in Harlem in the late 80s, early 90s probably?
Arcades.
Nah, nigga. Not arcades. Not with my pops. We didn't go to arcades. If we went somewhere, the arcades we went to was motherfucking slot machines, nigga. My pops had me in there motherfucking playing slot machines. I had the coins. Boom. Zoom. Give me 3 cherries. Give me 3 cherries. At this age, I already knew 3 cherries was the most common win. You know what I'm saying? I already knew that was the most common win. So I was like, 3 cherries. Let me get 3 cherries, you know? And I didn't get the 3 cherries a whole lot. Yeah, but I was doing the slots. You know, my pops had me doing slots at a young age, me and my younger brother. You know, so if I was young. My younger brother was probably even younger. He was probably like a 4 or 5 year old talking about, hey, can I pull it? Can I pull it? You know?
Brother.
Oh, man. But shit, before we jump in the show, you was telling me something before the show, B. You were telling me about phone scammers.
Yo, listen. Wait,
one second. Marco said, yo, Khary slipping into some old school peep shows. Yo, I didn't get into the old school. Yo, fam, for real, on the real, I didn't get into the old school peep shows until I got a job working for the phone company. You know?
Yo, so time out. You wasn't with us that night?
Nah, I don't know what night you talking about.
That's the story by B's night too, yes.
Okay, we'll tell that story one night. Okay, but I didn't get into the peep shows until I started working for the phone company.
Yeah, I'm curious.
When I was working for the phone company, I had a job for NYNEX back in the days where I was collecting coins from the payphones. My job was to go to different payphones in Manhattan, take the box out that had the change in it, put a new box in that was empty, move on to the next phone, grab it. I had a little scheme behind that too. I might tell that one day in the future, but there was something behind that. But one of my routes on Tuesdays, ironically, my route on Tuesdays was 42nd Street. Okay?
Besides that, limitations is up.
Yeah, I'm going to tell that story one night. Limitations is out. I'm going to tell that story one night. But my route on Tuesdays was 42nd Street, right? So on Tuesdays, I had to get all of the train stations on 42nd Street. 42nd Street was like a hub for a lot of the trains in New York, right? So they had mad payphones in there at that time. So it would take me like 2-3 hours to clear all of the train stations on 42nd Street in Times Square. You know? So after I would clear all of the train stations, I would have like 4 or 5 other stops, right? Those 4 or 5 other stops was like, one was on a corner, one might have been like in a fucking Blimpies or some shit, and the other 3 were in different peep shows on 42nd Street. This was prior to 42nd Street being cleaned up. 42nd Street, by the way.
Giuliani?
This is 42nd Street, by the way, is Times Square. Times Square was not always a nice place to visit. You know, at one point in time, Times Square was like, you're only going to Times Square if you're trying to get hoes, if you're trying to get drugs, or you trying to do some wild shit, or you just trying to it's 42nd Street was not where you went when you came to New York. If you went to visit New York, you was not saying, yo, let's go to Times Square. You know, when you got off the airport, they probably got off the airplane like, yo, welcome to New York. Do not go to Times Square. A lot of other places are good. You know, go to Rockefeller Center. They probably told people that when they came off the plane. But Times Square back in the days was definitely not the tourist spot. It was the whole spot. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of peep shows. There was a lot of movie theaters that had
you couldn't walk down the block without seeing ass and tits.
Yeah, 42nd Street was the red light district of New York at one point. Which, if you look at Times Square today, it's fucking wild to think that that's how it was, you know? But that's when I got into peep shows, when I used to go pick up the change out the payphones in the peep show. And I was like, you know what? I got some change right here. Bloop. I put it in. Fucking thing popped up. Bloop. Girl started taking off her clothes slowly and shit. Like, a little too slow. I'm like, bitch, I don't know how long this quarter is, but you try and milk this shit. You try and get me to put another motherfucking quarter in. You know? And like, you could tell, she was like, I'm gonna unbutton this button at some point, and it's gonna happen. It might happen before your quarter ends. It might not. You might need to put it, but she didn't say nothing. She just moved real slow, you know? But like, I don't even know if there was music playing, but she might have been like doing all of this shit mad slow. There probably wasn't even music. There wasn't, actually when I think about it, there was no music playing. She was just moving slow. I'm like, bitch, this shit don't turn me on. Either show me your titties or move on.
Some prints in the background. I guarantee there's some prints in the background there.
I was like, bitch, I don't like you. Don't give me all of this fucking foreplay shit. Either show me your titties for this 25 cents or I'm moving on. I got shit to do.
That is the 25 cents for me.
I'm like, yo, you're in a booth for 25 cents for I'm not even sure how long. I'm not even sure if you're the same length as the payphone right now. You know? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And we bullshitting like crazy right now, yo. It's 9:32, y'all. We jumping out the show. I just took my 5th shot.
Though.
Scammer?
That's that was back in the day.
That was back in
25 cents.
Yeah, 25 cents, y'all.
It was worth it.
But B, you was telling me about phone scammers earlier, yo.
Yo, so today, in the morning, every morning I get up, I look at the news.
Mm-hmm.
So this morning I get up, I look at the news, and the news is talking about phone scammers acting like DEA agents and, you know, trying to scam people out their money and Social Security and all that. They be like, oh, you know, there's certain things on your Social Security, and your Social Security would be suspended, and your bank accounts would be frozen, and all this other stuff. What the
fuck is Social Security be suspended? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, listen, people fall for that, right? But then, on the other end, there's this Indian dude.
Indian dude?
Yeah, Indian dude. So, you know, one guy started playing around with him, and he started threatening the guy, telling him he'll shoot him and all that. So I'm laughing about it and all that. And it just so happens that today I get a phone call. I'm not going to say it's the same Indian guy,
but it's an Indian guy.
I get a phone call from an Indian guy. I got his number. I could call him back.
Okay.
But yo, I call him back because he told me that he was going to fuck my mother. He's going to give me a brother. He's going to my house. He's going to shoot me.
Wait. He told you he's gonna fuck your mother and give you a brother? Was he an Indian rapper?
I don't know.
He said, "Hey, bees." That's an Italian accent. I can't even do an Indian accent. I'm terrible at accents.
He said, I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna shoot your mother. I'm gonna fuck your mother and give you a brother. And I was like, oh, that's what's up. Well, come on, I'm with the shit.
Did he say he was a DEA agent?
No, but it sounded like the same dude that was the DEA agent, but he tried to get me with the Social Security thing.
See, I tell niggas like that. When them motherfuckers call me up like that, I be like, yo, check this out.
But hold up. But not to cut you off, but I have to say this. I've never, in my entire United States life, I've never seen an Indian DEA agent. Now, I'm not being what you call it with this.
They probably exist. They probably exist. But I'm just saying it like this. If a nigga calls me and says, yo, I'm a DEA agent, I'm going to say, nigga, you full of shit. You know why? Because the DEA ain't going to call me, nigga. They going to knock on my motherfucking door. You know what I'm saying? The FBI, they ain't going to call me to ask me questions. They going to knock on my door. You know? No official office calls me. They come knock on my door. Not that I know personally. Well, a little bit sometimes. Not nothing crazy, but when I was a little kid, the FBI came to my house one time. But that's a totally separate story. Okay. You know? Yeah, they came to my house one time. I'll tell that story one night. Actually, I gotta tell that story real quick. Somebody sent a letter to the president, who at the time the president was Ronald Reagan. Right? The president was Ronald Reagan at the time. Somebody sent a letter threatening Nancy Reagan, saying they was gonna kill her and this and that, and they signed it with my motherfucking name and address, right? And mailed it to the motherfucking White House, you know? So one day, I'm chilling in the crib, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm like 11 years old, yo. I'm like 11, 12 years old. You know, I'm like 11, 12 years old. Yo, fam, I'm like 11, 12 years old. All of a sudden, there's a fucking knock on my door. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. My pops answers the door. Way. They're like, it's the FBI. My pops like, FBI, what the fuck? My pops is probably bugging at that point. As I think about that now, my pops is like, why the fuck is the FBI at my door?
And your dad was Cuban?
My dad was into some wild shit back in the days. My dad was probably like, yo, why the fuck is the FBI? No, it was the Secret Service. It was the Secret Service. The Secret Service was at my door. So my
that's worse.
My pops was probably like, yo, why the fuck is the Secret Service at my door? You know, because my pops had like some friends that was into some shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was probably nervous as fuck now that I think about it. You know what I'm saying? So when they told him, yo, we're here because we're looking for Khary Malaya, you know? When he said, he was probably mad relieved when he heard they was looking for Khary Malaya.
Yeah, you stupid. Listen, my pops, they came to my crib, right? And my pop he says, they come, and he's like, yo, you looking for Brian? Looking for Mr. Brian. And I'm like, oh shit. The nigga turned after they left, and like, cause it was some bullshit. Mm-hmm. So after they left, right, the nigga turns to me. He like, yo, check this out. You like living here? I'm like, yeah, I like living here. He like, you can't be doing that shit. Whatever the fuck it is you doing. I say, yo, what are you talking about? He's like, listen, I thought they was here for me. Don't tell your mother. I thought they was here.
That's probably what my pops thought, yo. So he sat down with them in the living room and shit like that, him and my mom's, right? And then they called me into the living room. I'm like, why the fuck are they calling me into the living room? So they questioned me and shit. They was like, yo, do you know who Ronald Reagan is? Do you know who Nancy Reagan is? And blah, 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 blah. They was like, all right, look at this motherfucking letter. Check this letter out. We got this letter. So they showed me the letter. This shit said some
wild.
This shit said some wild shit in there, yo. They was like, do you understand these words? I was like, yeah, I understand these words, but I ain't write this shit. You know, I ain't even got a typewriter, nigga. That shit was on like print. I think I know who did it too, yo. I think I know who did it.
Stupid.
What's that?
Because niggas in the crew is stupid.
Yeah, but yo, y'all didn't really fuck with the nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? This is when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with the nigga like that. He lived in 27C. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he lived in 27C. I fucked with him. This was around the time, that's when I was young. It was like me, my homeboy Ivan, and that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And
that nigga.
27C.
Yeah, that was a building. He lived in that building.
27C.
You know? The bag of sawdust. What happened with the bag of sawdust, yo? I don't remember that. Oh, shit. What happened with the sawdust? Oh, man. But, yo, I think it was him because he had a computer. You know? His pops had a computer. And that's the only person I knew with a computer.
I was about to say, and at that time, the computers, everybody didn't have one.
Right. He was the only person I knew with a computer. I didn't have a typewriter. Well, my pops had a typewriter, but I know I didn't type that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not... And I know I didn't type it, and the nigga that I think did it, I know he has a warped sense of humor where he would have, at that time as a child, he would have thought that was funny as fuck.
Until the Secret Service showed up.
Oh shit. My brother said, yo, I asked Dad if the sawdust was herb while they was in the living room. See, and back in the days, herb was actually weed. That's what my parents called it, you know? They never said, yo, your dad's smoking weed. They would only be like, yo, oh, he's smoking his herbs.
He's smoking a little herb.
You know what I'm saying? He's smoking his herbs and shit. You know, where the FBI probably knew herbs meant weed because we had motherfucking incense burning and shit like that, you know? But,
black cover-up?
What's that?
The old black cover-up?
Yeah.
Like, you know what's so crazy? I never associated weed with incense as a kid. Not until I got older. I'm like, yo.
If you get off the elevator, you smell incense, nigga. Somebody on that floor smoke weed. And you never really know what door it's coming from because the incense smelled up the whole fucking floor. You know, you just knew this floor has incense in it. Somebody smokes weed. You don't know who it is, you know, because it's somebody. The incense smells up the whole floor. You only knew who it was if you actually knew who it was, you know?
Yeah. Like, it comes from their house. They dad always smoking that shit.
Yeah, you know? But I'm surprised nobody ever complained about, hey, my hallway smells like incense. You know what I'm saying? Or did they?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? It's crazy how people don't really complain about weed, but they complain about cigarettes.
Yeah, they do. But I've had weed complaints on me. Not necessarily on me. I've had emails go out to the complex.
Letters before.
You know, I've had emails, go out to the complex like, yo, there's been complaints of people smoking weed in the common area.
They don't say who exactly.
Right.
But it's legal in Florida, right?
Yeah, it's legal if you got a card. But they actually sent the letter to my building. They had my building in particular, you know?
Okay.
But it said if you're smoking weed in the common areas, that is not okay. And I said, well, they ain't talking to me because I smoke weed in my crib, nigga. You know? But yo, let's jump into the show real quick, yo. Real quick. We've been bullshit for like 43 fucking minutes, yo. Let's jump into the show, yo.
That's why you shouldn't be on your fourth shot until now.
Okay. I had a lot of small talk that turned into long talk, it seems.
That's all good, bro.
All right, so let's jump into our first story today, man. Let's see. Tory Lanez has been accused of attacking Love and Hip Hop star Prince Michael Harty. Again, have y'all heard about this?
I did not hear about.
That.
You have not heard about it.
I heard about the first attack, but I knew nothing about the second one.
Yeah, the second
I
attack.
didn't hear about the first one.
You didn't hear about the first one?
No.
Me neither.
I'm not really one to watch Love and Hip Hop because it's not really, there's no love and there's really no hip hop on the show, but that's another story. But
I know who the Prince dude is because I don't watch a lot of TV, but you know, I might have seen a few episodes.
You might have seen a few episodes.
You don't watch TV, I just watch cable.
Yeah, she might have seen a few episodes.
I just watched the hip hop show.
All right, so this is what it says. It says, once again, there are reports of Tory Lanez allegedly assaulting Love and Hip Hop Miami star Prince Michael Harty. The two men have been engaged in a feud for years that reportedly included other violent encounters. According to TMZ, Harty told police he was hit in the face while partying at Vidomi Club in Miami Beach, Florida last week. Tory Lanez is said to be the named suspect in a police report about the alleged battery. All right, so let's see. He was hanging out with star Malcolm Butler when he noticed some guys grilling him. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. However, Representative Lanez told, he says he was punched in the face and shit like that, left with a massive headache and a swollen mouth. However, a representative for Lanez told TMZ the incident never happened and the Love performer did not come in contact with Harty at the location. Plus, Lanez's team claimed there is no video nor witnesses that back up the party promoter's accusations. So that right there kind of tells me them niggas punched him in the face, but they just made sure there was no cameras and nobody was watching. I'm just saying, allegedly.
That's what it sounds like to you?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, because niggas said there's no witnesses, there's no videos. They didn't really just stress, ain't nobody punched him in the face. They just said there's no witnesses, there's no videos.
Somebody got paid to turn that camera off for a couple of minutes. That's what I think.
Yeah, nigga, here go a G to delete that video. Got you, my nigga. You know?
Yo, I'm about to go over there and punch this nigga in the face. I need y'all to turn the cameras off.
Seriously, though.
What y'all think about Tory Lanez? I think he gangster like that?
I think he has a Napoleon complex, but
I tell you what, I'll be damn that nigga hype punch me in the face and I do nothing.
Yeah.
A nigga that hype punch me in the face, I am body slamming that nigga, yo. Like dead ass, yo. I'm Hulk Hogan power slam. I'm picking that nigga up. I'm body slamming him and falling on top of him with all my weight. Like, bow, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then I'm gonna punch him in the face a couple times, you know? That's just me. I'll be damn I let a nigga shorter than me fuck me up. I'll be damn I let a nigga bigger than me fuck me up. I'm just saying. I feel like a nigga. I feel like can't nobody beat me up. That's just how I feel.
That was great.
What?
That was great.
I feel like that.
This nigga about to be the next nigga fighting Floyd.
Okay.
Yo, if niggas pay me $1 million, I'd fight Floyd for $1 million. Dead ass, yo. I'd fight him for $1 million. I'd be like, yo, Mike Tyson, can you come train me for like a couple weeks real quick? I gotta fight Floyd Mayweather. I've never been in a boxing ring before, but I fuck niggas up in the streets. Come help me out, my G. Mike Tyson probably be like, yo, I got you, my nigga. I got you. You know?
So
and yo, I think I get a couple of weeks.
We're gonna smoke a blunt, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I think I get a couple of weeks of training with Mike Tyson. I think I might be able to last till round 6 before the nigga get me with a boom and connect. And I just be like,
before he take the wind out you?
Yeah. That nigga knocked the wind out of me. I might stop. Wait a second, nigga. Wait. I can't breathe. Stop. You ever had the wind knocked out of you and just couldn't breathe no more?
Yeah.
That's some scary shit. You be like, I can't wait. You be like, your body be like, why can't we breathe, nigga? Your whole body don't know what to do no more. You be like, why can't I breathe no more? What's going on? How long is this gonna last?
Yo, this nigga Dev chops me right up under my ribs one time. drops me like a sack of nickels in the hallway, right?
You was like, you're my little brother. You're not supposed to be able to do this.
Man, I couldn't breathe. I wasn't even talking to the nigga. I was doing the like yo, we just want to breathe shit, yo. My pops got the nerve to open up the door, talking about, get up off the floor, fool. What you down there playing for?
Yo.
Nigga, I can't breathe.
Shawnette said, I'm going to bite Mayweather ear. Kel says she'd fight for $300,000. Kel says, yo, Plies versus Tory. I got Plies.
I got Plies.
How Plies laugh?
Who got Kurt Franklin?
That's how Plies laugh. Fruit salad, nigga. You saw that video the other day? You saw that video?
No.
Yo, he's Kurt Franklin. Listen.
Oh, he had a video.
I swear to God, they're the same.
Yo, he had a video the other day.
Like Digital Underground. Humpty Hump and Shock G.
And Kurt Franklin.
They're the same.
Yo, he released a video the other day on his Instagram where he kind of had this chick laying down in front of him, right? Mm-hmm. And then he had like mad fruit on her ass.
Who, Kurt Franklin? Plies,
right? Plies. He was like, fruit salad, nigga. You gotta have fruit salad sometime. You know, I'm terrible with impersonations, but y'all know what I'm trying to sound like, you know? And that was to promote one of his new songs and shit.
He still make music?
Yeah, Plies be rocking, yo. He actually had a song a few years ago. I was a little jealous. I didn't have nobody to like sing the song with, you know, but it was a dope song. Y'all probably might remember the song. She is my rock, You know, I was, and they had videos like there was couples out there doing the dance together. They was like, she is my rock, sounding like the Count Dracula and shit like that. But
man, I'm gonna tell you something.
What's that?
What I learned about music.
What's that?
Is like, that might have just been a Florida thing.
I don't know.
You know, because like certain songs, it'd be just Cali. You know how they got artists over there that go 3 and 4 times platinum? And you're like, I've never heard of this dude.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think New York is a little different. New York is very New York. You know, since being that I'm from New York and then lived outside of New York is very New York. For me, just remembering it growing up, it's like New York didn't really play much outside of New York. You know, I remember being in Atlanta and I'm hearing music on Atlanta radio. Like, Atlanta plays a lot of Atlanta artists, but they also played artists from like other areas. Like, you ever heard this? You heard this song by Scarface and I think Too Short, Sex Faces?
Never.
You never heard that song? You might be used to all the fight. None of y'all? Well, that's a Texas song, but I heard that song on the radio in Atlanta, you know, in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? It was like Too Short, it was Scarface and some other dude. And I think Johnny P might have been singing or some shit like that. I think, you know, it was called Sex Faces. And they was pretty much talking about meeting the girl and, yo, I'm trying to see your sex face, girl. You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, you must be used to all the finer things, don't. Yeah, that beat was hard, yo. Okay, I probably should not do it. I'm not going to do it. You're not going to
do what? Because you and all this, you must be used to all the finer things. It's great.
Can y'all hear that? Dun, dun, dun.
Never.
You never heard that, Beast?
Yeah.
Y'all never heard that?
Yo, and you know I like
that shit right there is hard, yo. Oh, so fast. Yo, this nigga Scarface said some shit like, yo, he said, yo, her ass was so fat it felt like I had the whole world in my hands. That shit was hard, yo. And pretty much the song was talking about meeting a girl. He's like, yo, for real, shorty, you fine as fuck. I know you got a man. I don't care. Yo, if you down, I want to be down. Let me buy you some shit. Let me make you feel good. Yeah, I just want to exchange some fuck faces with you tonight. You know what I'm saying? And that was pretty much the concept of the song. But in New York, I never would have heard that. I heard that in Atlanta, even though they was like a Texas group. I heard like other places play songs from other areas and shit like that. And that's what made me want to pick that one out and shit like that. So that's what that one that's what that one reminded me of, you know? But yo, if you get a chance, look up Scarface featuring Too Short, Sex Faces. That shit was dope, you know? I sometimes use that line. I'd be like, yo, baby, I just want to exchange some sex faces with you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. They're like, nigga, I knew you just wanted to fuck.
And that's crazy. You heard that from Scarface. I've heard that from Devin the Dude.
But both of them probably fuck with Too Short. And that's probably where it came from.
Probably.
You know?
Probably.
All right, let's jump into our next story real quick. Either of y'all familiar with Tim Tebow?
Yeah, the gospel football player.
Yes, the gospel football player. Well,
not the gospel. He's not gospel. The Mormon.
The Mormon. Okay. All right. I'm not even sure what he is really, but
of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints.
Well, what about it?
Okay, so CBS Sports' Jonathan Jones confirmed on Monday that the Jaguars plan to sign 33-year-old Tim Tebow, who last played in the NFL regular season game in 2012. You know, he guided the Gators to a national championship, but under new Jaguar coach Urban Meyer will play tight end for the Jaguars once his signing becomes official.
See, I told you he hasn't stepped on the field in like 8 years.
Yeah, so now, here's my question. Why does he get preferential treatment like this? Why are they so eager to get this guy in the NFL? He hasn't played in the league in so many years. Now he's going to go play a totally different position. You know what I'm saying? But then, Colin Kaepernick, nobody even wants to give that motherfucker a look. Why is this white Jesus boy so painted to play in the NFL, but Black Lives Matter Kaepernick ain't?
Because he stands for something different. I'll leave it at that.
What's your thoughts, Miss Lotus?
I was just wondering how the Mormon, how are you able to compare him to, what is his name, Kaepernick?
Kaepernick.
Yeah. How am I able to compare him? I'm comparing him because he's like the white Jesus of the NFL, and he hasn't played in 8 years, but now he's going to be signed as a tight end. Why hasn't he been playing? Because he sucked as a quarterback.
Truly.
You know, he hasn't played because he sucked as a quarterback. You know, I'm glad you asked that. But he sucked as a quarterback and he got cut. He hasn't played, you know. And now the Jaguars want to sign him as a motherfucking tight end. You know, a position that he's a quarterback. How the fuck is your quarterback now a tight end? You know, whereas Kaepernick, the only reason he pretty much isn't playing, he's not playing because he didn't have the abilities. He's not playing because of his what's the word I'm looking for?
The American flag.
Exactly, his stance on the American anthem, where he would kneel because of police injustice and injustice towards black people and shit like that. You know, and that's what he was kneeling for. And because of that, he has not played in the NFL since. You know? But so now,
I guess what I'm trying to say is, how do you compare that to a dude who just sucks and
right.
No, the thing is that it's like they're still willing to pick up this sucky ass fucking quarterback. They'll even change his position.
But not play him because he's
but you won't play somebody else because he stands against what I would say, unfortunately, is this country stands for, which is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it comes to this situation.
Sure. Netta over here in the chat says maybe Meyer is just doing him a favor. Now, why would Meyer do him a favor like that? Was he a coach at Florida or something like that? I'm not too familiar with.
years.
I'm not familiar with all of these guys' positions and history and things like that. I personally haven't really been fucking with football since the whole Colin Kaepernick shit popped off. You know, once the NFL said fuck Kaepernick, I really haven't fucked with football like that, man. I haven't. It's like, and then once I stopped fucking with football, I haven't really been like invested in it like that, really. You know, so like last year I watched a couple of games. Prior to that, yeah, I didn't watch shit. But last year I watched a couple of games, but I really wasn't invested like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my personal standpoint. And yo, by the way, I just opened up the phone lines too, y'all. You can call in at 813-559-3339 if you want to give your thoughts, your opinions on whatever we're talking about tonight. You can also email us at kharyscrib@gmail.com. Give us your thoughts if you don't want to call in, but you do want to give us some of your thoughts and you're not in the chat and shit like that. So yo, also hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share if you have not done it already. You know what I'm saying? That definitely helps out the channel. It's 10 o'clock. I just remembered it. I probably should have said it earlier in the show and shit like that, but that's what we got going on, yo. So the phone lines are open, but you can call in and give us your thoughts live on air and shit like that. All right, but we got any more thoughts on this Tim Tebow shit and why they loving him like that? I don't know.
Oh, not really.
Yeah.
I
can't much play.
It's a messed up situation, you know. Like,
yeah.
Now let's jump into this next story. So this next story is a little serious, yo. You know what I'm saying? I know all of us are affected by it a little bit. And that's gas stations run dry as pipelines race to recover from a hack. Did y'all hear about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little something. Y'all remember when what was it? It was some years ago. What year was it that the same thing was going on? Not like when Irma happened, but like
you saying like the gas shortage where like Chicago $5 a gallon or something like that?
Yeah, I know. I was in like high school. It was probably like 2000.
Yeah, that was because of a war. That was because of the war and shit that was going on with Iraq and everything. What's going on right now? That was going on with back then when there was like the war with Iraq, which was causing like the shortage and things like that. But
did the gas prices go up when that pipeline bust in New Orleans when Obama was in office?
Very briefly. It's like there was this quick scare, and motherfuckers like, that ain't gonna do shit. But currently, gas stations,
all that oil out the water.
Yeah, I don't think that really made prices jump like that, you know. Okay. But currently on the East Coast, gas stations along the East Coast are beginning to run out of fuel as North America's biggest petroleum pipeline races to recover from a paralyzing cyber attack that kept it shut down for days. From Virginia to Florida and Alabama, stations are reporting that they've sold out of gasoline as supplies in the region dwindle and panic buying sets in. An estimated 7% of gas stations in Virginia were out of fuel as of late Monday, according to Gas Buddy, which is an app. So what happened was there was a cyber attack, a ransomware attack that caused some outages in the area, that caused some things to go down. They was able to take control of some systems potentially. I haven't really seen a whole lot of details on how exactly this ransomware attack caused outages and things like that, but it is because that there was a cyber attack. They think some people are saying these cyber attacks come from Russia. Some people might think it comes from somewhere else, but they think they might have it neutralized, and they might be able to restart shipments once it's neutralized, and they really do have it neutralized. But that is kind of why there's a outages in gas, and the gas prices are raising up all the way up the whole East Coast because this pipeline is down because of a cyber attack. And ransom.
People in Baltimore that I was talking to, that was saying something about the gas stations being out of gas.
Yeah, so don't be surprised you go into gas stations along the East Coast and you see people piled in trying to get gas for their car. You know what I'm saying? So let me give you an example, a definition of ransomware. Ransomware is an ever-evolving form of malware designed to encrypt files on a device, rendering any files and the systems that rely on them unusable. Malicious actors then demand ransom in exchange for decryption. So what happens is Somehow, some software gets in the system, right? Some software gets in the system. This software then takes files and encrypts them to where now they can't be read or accessed by anybody unless they have the key to unencrypt them files. It's possible that they can be encrypted. It'll take a while before they can crack that algorithm or whatever it is that encrypted these files, you know. But then somebody says, yo, we encrypted your files. If you want them unencrypted, you got to pay us X amount of dollars. We would go ahead and unencrypt them and leave you the fuck alone. You know, from what some reports are saying, these people that did this ransomware attack didn't actually intend to shut shit down, but somehow some shit they locked up caused shit to get fucked up. They trying to say that these people intended to lock some files to show them that, yo, we can access your shit and fuck you up if we want to, so pay us or we won't. But that's not what happened. They actually fucked some shit up, and now here we are with gas prices rising like a motherfucker. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that made sense to some people. You know,
yeah,
hopefully.
It broke it down like that.
So that's kind of what this ransomware cyber attack was.
Okay.
And Khary over here said in the chat, the only reason they sold out is because of the panic buying. There is gas to be delivered. They're just out for now. Gas takes a long time to transport, so they can't just respond to the spike. Which is correct. People see something going on, and they just run to the gas station. Oh, I gotta fill up my car. Oh, I gotta fill up my car. Oh, I gotta fill up my car. Meanwhile, they ain't got nowhere to fucking go. You know?
I get told
they work from home.
Right.
Like
for real, pretty much, you know? All right, but that's what's going on with that. Have either of y'all been affected by this yet so far?
No.
Have either of y'all noticed it yet? Noticed like a difference in gas prices?
I was talking with somebody earlier, and they said something about gas prices in they're up north. They mentioned gas prices, and they mentioned the gas stations being out of gas. But you know, I'm kind of a Kermit sometimes, and I be kind of in my shell over here, and I'm like. It ain't affecting me right now, so I ain't gonna think too much about it.
I didn't think about it too much really until a friend of mine ran out of gas the other day, and I helped him out. I had to take my I had a little gas can. The gas can only does 1 gallon, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least 5 gallons.
Well, you just need a gallon to start your car up to get to the gas station. It's not far away. You know what I'm saying? But all the hell was a gallon, you know. And but I went to the gas station. I was like, that gallon was almost $3. I was like, yeah, that's regular. That's almost $3. I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I paying for the premium for my car? What the fuck? You know? And that's kind of what made me start thinking about what's going on with this gas shit, which made me actually look at this story.
Almost $3.
Yeah. Let's jump into this next story. It's already 10 o'clock and shit. We've been bullshitting a lot this evening, y'all. Bees actually put me onto this earlier, y'all. Have y'all heard about Tom Cruise returning his 3 Golden Globes?
No.
Yes.
Have y'all heard about the Golden Globes? Bees heard about it. You know, have you heard about it, Miss Lotus?
I commend Tom Cruise on that.
You know, so have y'all heard about the Golden Globes and what's going on with the Golden Globes and people's trying to like protest the Golden Globes? I said that way too many times because they on some racist shit and there's not enough inclusivity and diversity and shit like that. Well, add Tom Cruise to the chorus of outrage against the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Deadline hears that the actor has delivered back to the HFPA the 3 Golden Globe trophies he has won over the years. The trophies just sent to the HFPA headquarters are the Best Actor prize he won for Jerry Maguire, the Best Actor prize he won for 4th of July, Born on the 4th of July, and the Best Supporting Actor he won for Magnolia. And this is pretty much to add his support for people going against the Golden Globes because they feel like they don't have enough diversity. They're not fucking with black people like that. They're pretty much white as fuck. That's what they pretty much saying.
Remember, Tom Cruise got black kids too.
He got black kids?
Yes, he does.
Who he got black kids with?
Him and Angela Jolie.
They adopted.
Wait. I think you might have Tom Cruise mixed up. I think about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Tom Cruise is Top Gun. Now, Tom Cruise don't fuck with Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie is Brad Pitt, if I'm not mistaken. Ain't Angelina Jolie the motherfucking Tomb Raider chick?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you think about Brad Pitt.
You sure?
Yeah, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt were married.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise was jumping up and down on Oprah's couch because he was in love with what was her name? What was her name?
Oh yeah, Khary, right.
I'm Googling this right now.
Yeah, I just.
He said he was in love. He said he was in love with somebody, and he jumped up on Oprah Winfrey's couch and shit like that.
I thought Tom Cruise had
Katie Holmes. It was Katie Holmes he was talking about.
I thought he was with Angelina Jolie.
Shawnetta said, "Yo, Katie Holmes. All white people don't look alike." You're right. Yo, Angelina Jolie is Tomb Raiders, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Remember she played in Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Brad Pitt. Yeah. That's when they actually got together. She's the one. Tom Cruise, I don't know. Tom Cruise is with the Miguel over here in the chat says, "Yo, Tom Cruise is the spokesman for the Church of Scientology, nigga." You know, that's what Tom Cruise does. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Tom Cruise is with Scientology. But even though Tom Cruise is with Scientology, he's like, yo, we need more diversity in this motherfucker, yo. He probably had sex with a couple of black women. And he's like, yo, I like these black women. We need more diversity for real. I need to meet some more. I'm just, never mind. What? I'm just saying. The possibility or no? Black women like, yo, are beautiful,
he wasn't doing a hot scene with Tiffany Haddish.
No, but y'all, black women are beautiful, man. For real.
Yeah, no doubt.
I agree.
I'm eating some of my steak I made earlier.
Is it good, Khary?
That's a little piece of fat right there, but y'all.
I mean, like, there's nice looking other.
This shit was out of sight.
Races of women, but you know, it's just something about that black woman.
Yeah.
Shorty Skits over here in the chat. She did says Tom Cruise does have a black son though with Nicole Kidman.
Okay, I knew I wasn't bugging.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yo, listen. I remember pictures seeing him with a black kid, yo, and not just on some like.
Not just I'm taking a picture with a black kid.
Yeah, I'm just taking a picture with a black kid. Exactly. He's not a fan. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, hey, I have a black son. You're gonna respect him.
Yeah, shit.
He said, I have a black son. You're gonna respect these people.
No.
No, this steak is good though, man.
I can see.
I saw it on IG.
Mm-hmm. I make a good motherfucking steak, man. Oh shit.
Too.
It's good, y'all.
Yeah.
Right. Next story. Let's jump through this right quick. This one, we ain't gonna really take too long with this one. But Broadway is back September 12th. Anybody looking forward to going to Broadway? I am. Next time I take a trip to New York, I'm going to a Broadway show. I don't know what I'm going to see, but I'm going to see something. You know why? Because I have not gone to a Broadway show as an adult in my life. The only time I've gone was with my motherfucking elementary school on some type of trip. That's just something I want to do. I want to feel sophisticated.
I want to go. Take me.
Take you? I'm not sure if I don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, so yeah,
you know,
we can go as friends. Yep, nothing wrong with that.
We can. You know,
show. Yep, boom.
And I made a baked potato too.
I was about to say, what was that, potato?
Yeah. Baked potato. I did something a little wild though. I tried to make my shit fancy. Okay, when I cook, I try to like plate my shit.
Okay.
I did some weird shit tonight. You know, I bought some lettuce the other day. Right? But I didn't just buy like a head of lettuce. I bought like the fresh romaine lettuce. So it was like I gotta say pause if I make that gesture. Pause. I'm doing like fresh romaine lettuce, right? And and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do something fancy. I don't know how, but I'm going to. I took a piece of romaine lettuce. I just threw that shit in the pan. You know what I'm saying? I pan fried this piece of lettuce. And then I'm gonna put it on the plate. And I'm gonna sit my steak. And I'm gonna put it on a plate. And I'm gonna sit my steak on top of this lettuce, like it's like a blanket for the steak. You know what I'm saying? It's like the picnic blanket laid out for the steak to sit on next to the potato. And that's how I made my steak fancy tonight. I didn't eat the lettuce though. I didn't eat the lettuce. Cheryl, yes, I do put butter in the pan when I cook my steak.
Yes.
Yes, and I put butter on top of the steak too. And then I take some of the oil mixed with the butter, and I just like, I start drinking. I'm like, ooh, I gotta baste it. My shit be good, boy. I gotta figure out how to make it medium well though. I keep making them well done. That's not how I want them. You know.
Yeah, I bought them. Probably gotta heat the. Probably need to heat the pan up a little more. Like give it 5 minutes or so.
My thermometer doesn't really thermometer very well. You know. On the packaging of the thermometer.
Doesn't thermometer very well.
On the packaging of the thermometer, it says, hey, well done is this temperature. You know what I'm saying? Medium is this temperature. You know what I'm saying? Raw is this temperature. You know what I'm saying? I put my motherfucking meat thermometer in the meat, pause, right? And when I put it in there, it like takes mad long for it to like get up the temperature. And then when it gets up to like 100 degrees, it start moving mad slow. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know? And I'm like, yo, this shit is saying it's 100 degrees. 100 degrees would be pretty much raw. You know what I'm saying? Let me cut this bitch open. I cut that bitch open. That shit be well motherfucking done. I be like, this bitch ass motherfucking thermometer, nigga. I don't.
You need a thermometer.
Yo, I spent a whole $3.59 on that thermometer. You know what I'm saying?
59 cents.
For real, y'all. I'm mad at that thermometer, but let me get it. Yeah. Let me get it. All right, let's jump into our next story. We talking about we was talking about Broadway. Everybody wants to see a Broadway show one day. Take a beautiful woman with them and be like, yo, maybe you want to go watch this Broadway show like we some motherfucking aristocrats and shit like that. And she be like, oh, I would love to do that. And then, you know what I'm saying, she puts on something fancy. You put on something fancy with a fucking bow tie. You go to the motherfucking show. You go watch this motherfucking show. You be like, damn, this shit boring as fuck. When is it gonna be over? And they be like, okay, here goes intermission. And you're like, just intermission? Nigga, what the fuck? You know? And then you got a whole nother second half to watch. And you're like,
that's like opera. The opera be like that, yo.
Yo, them shows be like that too, I think. Like, what's that show?
Opera. The opera, yo, they be done sung 3, maybe 4 songs.
I'm joking. We'll see.
You hear me?
Yeah.
They sung like 3, maybe 4 songs, and they be like intermission. And you be like, yo. But you thought that you heard like 20 songs. It's only 4 songs. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to be fancy enough to go to the opera, you know. But I would go to the opera if my lady, if I ever actually have one, says, "Hey, can we go to the opera?" I'd be like, "Sure, let's go to the opera." You know. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna be saying, but fuck it. You know. Let me readjust Miss Lotus over here. You know, I got you, girl. I got you, girl. You can move back to it. You can relax how you was relaxed just now. You know? All right, let's jump into our next story. We over here bullshitting and shit like that. Porsha Williams is engaged. You know, you've heard about this story today, huh? You banged that table like, yes.
I heard about it today.
You banged that like, I've been waiting for this. All right, so for those that aren't aware who the fuck Porsha Williams is, let's see. Porsha Williams is engaged, this time to Simon, how do I say his last name? Guobadia? Okay, you know what? To Simon G, who is the ex of Falynn G, who was once a friend of hers. You know? So For those unfamiliar, Porsha was also married to ex-quarterback Cordell Stewart, who was a quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers at one point. They also had their wedding on the We Network, so from the jump, she was on some, let's make some TV type shit, you know what I'm saying? She was also on The Real Housewives of Atlanta since 2012 and briefly engaged the entrepreneur Dennis McKinley, who she actually gave birth to their first child, Pilla Jenner, in March of 2019. But on Monday, May 10th, happy birthday to my older brother, by the way, and my nigga Jeff. Both their birthdays, May 10th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Keith. Fanizi.
But on May 10th, Porsha confirmed that she is in a relationship with film producer Simon G. You know, Simon G is the ex-husband of one of her old castmates of the show. Falynn labeled him as a friend. Porsha said we really wasn't friends like that.
What show is she from?
Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you watch this show, Miss Lotus over here? Do you watch this show?
No, I don't watch.
You don't watch, but you've seen it before. You've seen enough episodes to know who these characters are.
Keep talking about it and whatnot.
She don't watch TV, just cable.
I don't watch TV. I just, sometimes the drama it just comes my way. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she wrong for that or not.
You don't know if she's wrong or not? You're not sure?
I mean, shit happened.
How long they was broke up?
Girl code though, is you don't go that route. But shit happened.
Now, okay, you know what? Okay. So let's talk about this subject. Along with our main topic, because I think our main topic kind of piggybacks off this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Our main topic tonight is are your friends' exes off limits? Are your friends' exes off limits? And that's kind of piggybacking off of that. So let's use that as our base instead of just that right there. Let's use this as our basis. Are your friends' exes off limits? So now, first off, before we actually think about are your friends' exes off limits, first we should probably define what is a friend. What do people consider friends? Beads is my nigga. That's my friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Miss J Lotus, we really, really cool, but we don't hang out with each other. We're friends, but are we friends?
I can fuck with your ex, right?
Right. You're not really my friend. You're my friend, but you're not my compadre. Mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got what you're saying. It's like, okay, for instance, can we use this as an example, Khary?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't go and be messing with your wife after, you know what I'm saying?
My ex-wife, yeah.
Ex-wife. I mean, you know what I meant though. But I can't, it's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I could.
But you could, right. Okay, right, exactly, right. Well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know, perhaps. Not, I don't know what I'm saying. We doing a show together now, so maybe that might change things. I don't know, but. All right, so check this out. There was this dude I used to work with, He was married at a point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We was cool at work. You know what I'm saying?
That was as far as it went.
He later got divorced. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She jumped in my DM.
I knew it.
What do you mean you knew it?
I just knew she jumped in your DM. I just knew it.
You know what I'm saying? She jumped in my DM. I was like, you know what? I ain't worked with this nigga in a couple years. I don't really know this nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? She said, hey, how you doing? Can I take you out to get something to eat?
Oh, it's fair, right?
I said, you know what? I'm hungry. Why not? And we got something to eat. We got something to eat.
That's it?
She sucked my dick later. But you know what I'm saying? She sucked my dick later, but that wasn't my friend. I didn't call him and like tell him about my problems and shit like that. That was the nigga I work with, right?
Okay, I feel like this, like it's there's time limits on certain shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like if that's your right hand, that's like how we fuck with one another. There's no, there's no outer boundaries or no. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't cross that line.
So what defines I kind of know what defines a friend for me. Does that differ for do other people friendships differ? What defines a friend? You know, 'cause I think that might be one of the main things that defines whether some shit
people
might be wrong.
It might just be like that.
Wayne over here says Khary, no man code though. I never knew somebody trying code? I don't know. I never knew that if a woman was trying to give me fellatio, that I was supposed to say no just because I knew who her ex-husband was. Is that man code? That's not a man code, right?
Nah. You weren't wrong for getting ahead.
I wasn't pursuing it. I didn't even know it was going to happen until it happened. Right, you know?
Nah, so like Sam Smith said,
but now if that was my friend, that wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have let that get there, you know?
Like if that was the same way with a woman. Like, if I have an old coworker and she and her husband are divorced and now he's trying to holler at me, can I go out with him?
When you say are you still working with this coworker?
Oh, that's a good question.
You know?
All right, here's a monkey wrench in there though. What if you get the okay?
Huh?
If you get the okay from them, then they're like, oh, that's I guess so.
Yeah.
Then it's definitely fair. You get the okay.
Yeah, you get the okay.
Because some people be like, yo, it's all good. If you want to, you can.
And then they be lying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they be lying.
Then next thing you know, you on cheaters and shit.
You ask me, I'm gonna say no, nigga. I'm gonna say no. You ask me. Like, yo, can I date your ex? No.
You know she popping up some damn where.
You know, can I date your ex? No. You know? But I have realized there've been a couple of people I've been cool with. Like, when I say cool with, it's not like I would give them a pound when I see them out. But I never like just hit them up to say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? You want to go chill or some shit like that?
I think if I was asked, I would have to say, I ain't really going to be too cool with it. But, you human. Do whatever you want to do.
Right. I didn't know they was dealing with other people. Tampa's a small place, by the way. I didn't know they was dealing with certain people and things like that. But, Tampa's a really small fucking city when I come to realize.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Be human.
Kimmy Cat says, so what's the difference between, was that supposed to be Porsha and what Khary's saying? That's what I was getting ready to get to, Kimmy, was so now if Porsha and this person, what's the girl's name whose husband she supposedly is marrying now? Or is marrying, is engaged to? Her name is what? Falynn. Now, if Porsha and Falynn were only cool for the show, is that off limits, or is that pretty much like a coworker you don't fuck with no more? You don't fuck with no more, unless she's gonna be on next season. Then that's a problem. So now, if I was still working with dude, that wouldn't have happened.
I dealt with a guy. We was working together, and the chicks that we was working with was in the DM. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. You gotta make good decisions, build good relationships with other women and stuff.
Okay. Now, any of my niggas, that shit would be off limits. I wouldn't even fuck with them.
And then, it really depends on how close you are. I guess, like you said, you got to define what friendship is.
And see, I'm
Cause if that's my dog, we already know.
And even with my niggas, I'm even like I don't even.
But if that's just a coworker, I don't really, we ain't really. Cause you got coworkers that you done been tight with, they done became your niggas, right?
No.
And you got no. You ain't got no coworkers like that.
No.
I don't have a few coworkers.
I only have one coworker that we hit each other up every now and then, but other than that, I don't have no coworkers that like outside of work that we've really become friends. Maybe just like maybe one or two over the last 20 years. And I also don't make a lot of friends.
Yo, that shit happened with me though, with like my first baby mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like she, a nigga out the hood, like, and I was cool with that. Like me and this nigga was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And she, like went after the nigga, and he like kind of wifed up with her and all that shit.
Okay, all right. See, I'm a little. See, with my niggas, I don't even try to smash chicks that I know they might have smashed before. If I know they smashed them, I don't even want to try it.
Oh, see, some dudes do that though. They don't mind. Shoot.
If I know that, I don't even want to try it just because I just don't. It's just not my thing.
I just have to say this, Breeze. You remind me of Too Short.
Bees? You say Bees remind you of Too Short?
Yes, you remind me of Too Short.
That's a first for me right there.
Ooh, Shornetta over here in the chat, says, people pretending to be friends until y'all interested in the same person.
Oh.
I was talking to this chick the other day that said they was having a conversation about some dude that they knew or some shit like that, mutually somehow, right, via social media, and one of the girls in the past, right? And one girl was like, yeah, this dude tried to hit me up or some shit. And the other girl was like, yeah, I fucked that nigga a couple years back and shit like that. And the other girl was like, okay. She was like,
I think it's really just about having integrity. I think
it's kind of like feeling does that information I need? Is that information I care about?
Yeah, it's like
I think that sounded to me like don't fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
it sound like to me. Like a don't go fuck with that nigga, but it's like don't fuck with that nigga. Like I still got some interest. That's what it sounds like to me. Like
I'm not sure if that's what it was. It could only sound like it happened maybe one or two times, and she was just kind of like making it aware. But she was like, I'm not sure if I really cared if you made it aware. If y'all wasn't like in some type of relationship or something, if y'all just like smashed, just fucked on the humble one day, versus having a relationship, should that make a difference?
Integrity. If you feel like you should say something to the person and be like, yo, y'all still, what y'all got going on? Is it okay for me to, if you feel like y'all ain't even close enough and whatever's whatever, if two people are humans and grown people and can do whatever they want, then so be it. But we as humans know what feels right and what feels wrong. And if it feel like we not doing the right thing, we should probably say something or whatever it is that we decide to do.
Okay. So would you date a friend's ex? Or would you date a friend's cuddy buddy?
For me, I don't know. I guess I got integrity,
or does it depend on the friendship?
It depends on the friendship for sure. Straight up. No, straight up. I've dealt with a guy before that dealt with one of my coworkers who we used to kick it during lunchtime, whatever. I dealt with a guy and they used to deal with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like I called her a friend. Now, if she calls me up and says, hey, he said such and such happened, whatever, I'm going to just say, yeah, this is what happened. We're grown people.
Yeah.
We're grown people. This is what happened. If you are not like somebody that's that close to me, I didn't feel like she was that close to me. Quite frankly, she got on my everlasting nerves.
Yeah, so you was out here doing some revenge shit. I'm just.
It wasn't even revenge shit.
A little bit.
It wasn't even revenge shit. I
don't like you anyway, so.
It wasn't like that. She moved out of state.
Do that shit.
Huh? What's that?
Yeah, a lot of that shit goes on.
It wasn't even revenge shit. She left the state. We lived across from each other.
Oh, she always off limits because she left the state.
Now, I tell you what.
I didn't even fuck with each other like that.
I tell you what, though. There has been some niggas that I had beef with whose girl I ended up fucking. And whose girl ended up... Yeah. And whose girl ended up leaving them to kind of like fuck with me and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, famous for the shit.
What's that?
You can fuck her. You can fuck his bitch. That's allowed. You ain't fucking with him. Y'all not cool like that. You ain't rocking with him like that. Yep. You can fuck his bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nigga did it to me when I got locked up. As soon as I got locked up, he put his plan in motion. I swear. He's like, oh, he's out the way. He can't do nothing to me. That's what it was. It was one of those. Oh, he's out the way. He can't do nothing to me.
Nothing.
I was smashing the nigga girl while he was locked up. I didn't know the nigga though. And I didn't know that was happening until after I was smashing her. She was like, you know what, by the way, I have a boyfriend, but he's locked up for the next couple of years. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? She would take the nigga phone calls and shit while I was chilling and shit and bark on the nigga. I'd be like, damn, the nigga's locked up. Why you barking on a nigga like that? Yo, I'm smashing this chick, but I'm like, yo, have some compassion for the nigga. The nigga's in jail. I'm like, yo, the nigga's in jail, yo. He's already thinking you fucking somebody and you are. I'm like, yo, don't be screaming on the nigga. You over here like, I know you just gonna do this shit when you get back home again. I'm like, yo, the nigga,
Jody ass nigga.
Yeah, yo, but the nigga was locked up. The nigga was, I'm like, yo, that's kind of fucked up. But hey, if that's how you want to handle it, and after the first time I said that, she was like, "Yo, she was the first time I actually said it. The first time she said it, she was like, "Yo, let me tell you, this is the third time the nigga's been locked up since I've been with him." And I was like, "All right, I can't. All right, you got it. I can't even be mad at you, and I can't even be mad at you."
What's that? 6, 7?
Five. Five.
I've been there, done that.
That was 5.
Was it 6? That was 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I've been there, done that with the nigga that's locked up. Yep, it's I'm sorry, fair game.
So you was with a nigga that was locked up?
Huh?
You was with a nigga that was locked up?
Like almost that same scenario you just went through.
Was you faithful or not?
So I'm gonna just give you the scenario real quick. So boom,
you wasn't faithful.
I wasn't, because when he I wasn't. He went to jail. We wasn't together. We broke up before he even went to jail.
Okay.
He went to jail and he called me. And then, now you need some help, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so wait. So you didn't want to break up. You didn't want to break up. He broke up with you.
Right.
Oh,
right.
okay. So he broke up with you because he felt like, yo, she gonna be fucking around. If she gonna be fucking around, I don't want to be together.
We broke up before he even knew he was going to jail.
Oh shit! Damn, there go my assumption all fucking wrong.
Yeah, we was already broken up. He ended up calling me right before he went, and I just, I was there for him. Whatever, I was faithful for a little bit. But we got two. So
I never had a girl that was locked up, And
that's what I wonder if it was the other way around, would he have been doing the same for me, making sure he?
I think so for me personally, it would depend. It would depend on my girl, And I say that. If my girl only liked dudes, I would probably be faithful.
It's kind of hard to be.
Let me say it. If my girl only liked dudes,
money on the book, you gotta put the fucking.
Let me finish. If my girl only liked dudes, I would be faithful. If my girl like both men and women, I don't know. I'll be like, hey, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you gonna be doing in there. So, you know what I'm saying? While you locked up, you do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. I got you. I'm gonna hold you down. But if you gonna be busting nuts in there, I'm gonna be busting nuts out here. I love you. When you come home, I'm gonna keep it a buck, but it would depend on whether my girl only liked men or if she liked men and women.
What if she say eating ain't cheating, Khary?
I can't.
Then I'm gonna say, then I'm gonna say, you know what? Sucking ain't fucking, you know?
Sucking ain't fucking.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I'll be in there getting salad, toss salad. You gonna be out here getting your meat.
But that's why I say it depends. You know?
Yo,
it depends.
Listen.
So if she like men and women, you gonna be like, listen, baby.
Yeah. Cause I know there's gonna be somebody, depending on how much time she has, you know?
Big guy come get her.
You know, if she only has like 3 months, 3 to 6 months, I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? I could jerk off for 3 to 6 months and be straight. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she got like 3 to 6 years and she likes women and she ain't got no problem with some women eating her pussy and playing with her and all of that shit, yeah, I'm gonna have to find me a little side piece here and there. You know what I'm saying? While she locked up. You know what I mean? If she wants to know about it, we could conversate about it. I'll tell her, I'll be like, yo, I don't really like this bitch, but she got a nice booty and shit like that. She know how to wiggle it. You know what I mean? But
where we at in our relationship.
Yeah. But I'm waiting for you to come home, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what you've been doing, how you've been doing it, what you've been doing, and all that good shit.
Yeah, right. It all depends. It all depends.
Me being on the other end when I got locked up, I was with the chick, and I told the chick before I even went in, like, yo, check this out. I already know what it is. Like, you can do you. You feel me?
Because now, did you really mean it?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, I did. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Why?
What can I do for you? What can I do for you from jail? Nothing.
How long you was locked up for?
Like a year and 3 months, some shit like that.
A year and 3 months. You don't think she could have held it down for a year and 3 months?
Huh?
You don't think she could have held it down for a year and 3 months? Well,
my nigga, she didn't.
Now that I'm thinking, you told her to do her thing. But now that I'm thinking about it,
a year and 3 months.
I had a girl I messed with back in the days when I was like 16. I was supposed to be going for 6 months. I came back after 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I came back after 2 weeks. She done probably fucked about 5 niggas.
Whoa,
you know what I'm saying? Whoa, you know what I'm saying? She done probably fucked about 5 niggas. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So my trust is a little fucked up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? I was gone for 2 weeks and I fucked 5 niggas by the time I came back. You know what I'm saying? I heard the stories. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy? The first person to tell me was not none of my niggas. I was back in the hood for about 6 hours. Nobody told me shit. One of my homegirls came to me. She was like, yo, your niggas ain't tell you nothing? I was like, what you talking about?
Oh.
She was like, yo, your niggas ain't tell you nothing? Like, tell me, what the fuck are you talking about? She said, about your girl, nigga. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know if you want her to be, she was like, I don't know if you want her to be your girl anymore. She said, I heard this story. I heard this nigga had some cameras while this nigga was in the closet. I heard this story about this nigga. I was like, what the fuck? It's only been 2 fucking weeks. It's only, dead ass.
Whoa.
Dead ass. Okay, and I was 16, and guess what? She was younger than me. You know, so. hold it down. That's why I said. You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yo, my light bulb just said like this. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that ass, yo.
Yeah, you remember this, don't you?
That ass.
Yeah.
Wow, yo.
She had a whole new nickname after that. She had a whole new nickname after that. Shout out to my nigga Menace OG. Once OG realized I knew, once he was like, oh, he knows? Yo, he totally changed her name. He was like, oh, you don't fuck with her no more, neither? You ain't fucking with her like that? This nigga totally changed her name. You know? Her name became Horica. Her name became Horica. I'm not going to say her real name. The whore replaced the real name, but the end of the real name was Ka. You know, so her name became Horica. I didn't make it up. But I was like, you know what? It's pretty fitting. You know? And you know what?
Damn, a 16-year-old.
And she was younger than me.
After 2 weeks.
And she was younger than me.
The math just don't add up.
She was younger than me. But you know what? You know what that told me?
What?
Definitely wasn't the one.
It told me that. But it also told me, you know, I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind. No, never mind.
You can't say never mind.
To change your trust, huh?
No, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
We fucked him up with every woman after that.
For the most part, a lot of them probably. You know, I didn't really have many trust issues.
That was
trust. I don't trust a lot, you know.
Goddamn Horica, what the hell you might be doing?
Yeah, I've had very few relationships after that. Like that was one of my early girlfriends. After that, I didn't really have girlfriends.
Yeah, one other one after that.
Pretty much, that was it. I married her. After that,
that's it.
After that, no other girlfriends. I maybe had one girlfriend after that, you know, and that's it. And that's it. So I've had like maybe 2-3 girlfriends in my life. I don't even count that one when I was 16. You know, that shit only lasted. That was like some little child shit. You know what I'm saying? But some of those people that smashed were actually my friends. But not my friends, like in my close circle friends. They were like older friends. You know, I hung out with them a lot. I spoke with them a lot and shit like that. One of them walked up to one of them. He said, yo, you know what? He said, when I was your age, the same shit happened to me. He said, but you know what? I treated it different. He said, I said, fuck it and kept fucking her. He said, one of the older homies did that shit to me. I just kept fucking her. I said, you know what? We both gonna fuck her, whatever. And I was just like, yeah, that's not me, nigga. That's not me. You know? That's not me.
You tried to Jedi mind game you, huh?
He tried to. I'm like, I'm not that nigga. You know? I'm not that nigga. You know? You smashed, I'm like, yo, you smashed some chicks at my house. You know? In the past. You know, like we was cool like that. You know what I'm saying? He smashed some chicks in my... Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This nigga used to fuck bitches to Onyx. I'm like, yo, this nigga's fucking her to Shifty, low down, gritty and grimy, Shifty, low down, gritty and grimy, Shifty. Hey, you dirty ass, you bloody ass. I'm like, yo, this nigga is smashing to that shit right now. Can you imagine? This, like, that was like the most hardcore shit in the 90s, Onyx. The nigga was smashing that shit. I was like, yo, this is crazy. You know, me myself, I like R&B. I like some so I can get to like my rhythm, you know, so I can act like I'm a stripper and like boom. Never mind. Oh, that's too much information, huh? That's TMI. I was TMI. All right. Yo, oh, by the way, Miss Lotus has a stripper pole behind her, by the way. You know? She says she doesn't actually use it though. She doesn't use it. She gets tricks performed for her.
No,
I aspire to be like Miss Lotus.
Let me tell you, I feel like every man would love to be in my shoes.
Probably. Do you have multiple women on call?
No.
Oh, then why would men want to be in your shoes?
Oh, but I get to be around beautiful women all the time.
Oh, okay. I get to be around beautiful women sometimes. Ooh, look at her walking back past you.
Not women, women.
Yeah, singular. And that's sometimes, you know. I realize I'm her hoe. You know, that's what I realized. I'm joking. Not really, but sometimes maybe. Perhaps.
Probably not.
Probably so.
I'm joking.
Got the Alizé behind them from Baby Boy.
I was watching that movie the other day, actually. And tonight I'm sipping on some more of this Terramana.
Terramana? What's that, tequila?
Yeah, that's some tequila. Yo, Shawnetta says, and I like it. She says, I like being her hoe. Maybe.
The way the eyes flipped and bounced, you like it.
Yeah. I don't mind her coming to see me like the late night, you know what I'm saying, after she's done having fun or whatever. And then all of a sudden I'm sleeping and shit and my phone rings and she's like, yo, open the door. And I open the door. I'm like, yo, what's good?
Get a little mouthwash before you go to the door.
I don't be sleep that hard, you know.
Okay.
I might run to the bathroom, brush my teeth real quick.
My nigga.
These is jokes. You know, these is jokes. Yes, Wayne, she's into women. He's talking about you, Miss Lotus.
Is he?
Yeah, he's saying you're into women.
How you gonna speak for me?
What's that?
How you just gonna speak for me?
I'm not speaking for you. That's why I redirected it towards you.
He's just throwing the question towards you.
Yeah, he asked that in the chat.
In the chat.
Asked that. He said she's into women with the eye emojis. The eye emojis was like, you know.
If you have to ask, you might never know.
All right, so are friends, exes off limits?
Yes and no.
I say yes.
Miss Lotus says yes and no. B says yes. Say yes. Okay, what's the yes and no, Miss Lotus? Miss J Lotus.
Yeah. Yes, if depending on the circumstance. Yes, period. No, depending on the circumstance.
Okay. What's the circumstance?
Circumstance is she really wasn't fucking with him like that.
Okay. So if they weren't a couple, if they was just smashing, it's cool. But if they was a couple, it's not.
It depends. Man, I know some females that's like, shoot, girl, try him.
Try him. Oh shit. Motherfuckers acting like it's a motherfucking buffet. Yo, try that nigga, baby. Try that nigga. That's what women are saying.
It just depends on the situation. Some women I feel like may call other women friends, and that other woman may not feel like they really friends. You know, it just it's circumstantial for the no. But ultimately, yes, your friends, exes are off limits. Ultimately.
Okay.
If that's my dog, I ain't, you know, but again too, shit happens. Like, shit happens.
All right. And what you say, Bees?
I say, they're off limits.
Okay.
You know, I mean, like, now, if they had, like, I don't know, yeah, for the most part, they off limits, yo.
For the most part, right?
Yeah, because if I see you, like you smash, Y'all don't know. I don't
know. Scenarios that could be all right.
I can see some scenarios where things might. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. For me personally, for my niggas like B's, from my day ones, their ex, I won't even touch. I won't even think about it. Some chick they just smashed, I still won't even think about it. You know, because that's just how I kind of move. You know what I'm saying? Those are my. I don't even anything they touched, I just don't want to touch as well, because that's just the way I kind of move. You know what I'm saying? Now,
some guys like they just, keep it in the circle.
Yeah. Now, I'm not a. Yeah, actually, yeah. I just that's something I do. I really try not to do. You know what I'm saying? An associate, I don't know, because I don't know your life like that. I don't really know who you fucking with or who you're not fucking with.
It's really just about the integrity.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like this is not right, and I should say, hey, are you okay with this? Then that's what needs to happen. It's just about having integrity, really.
Right.
This may not be right.
I dated a girl before that actually had a really serious relationship, like a couple of years long relationship with a dude I went to college with. You know? I didn't know this until we started dating a little more, you know? And I thought about it. I was like, damn, we did a couple songs together, but I don't really fuck with that nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what that nigga doing today. You know what I'm saying? So I continued to date her. You know, I was cool with him in college, but even in college, we wasn't really like, I wouldn't call that nigga up like, yo, let's go hang out. You know what I'm saying? We bumped into each other. Yo, what's good? What's popping? Blah, blah, blah. We talk, we chat, we probably rap, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know? But it's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, personally, I think it depends on the relationship with the person that this person might have dealt with or whatever.
All right. Yo, check it, because I was just about to say that. Now, what if you run into a situation like this? Say you meet a chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, say you got a homeboy, like, that's your nigga, but you never, like, truly ever seen this chick. Like, you know how that is. Some niggas keep their chicks private.
Right.
All right. So say, like, he stopped fucking with her, whatever. But, like, that was, like, his chick.
Well, but I expect...
But wait. But then you met her somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't, because you and somebody that's your home, niggas don't always speak all the time on a consistent basis. So say something like that just happened to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe you ain't speak to your homeboy in a year or something like that. But within that year, you meet a chick he used to fuck with. But say you don't find out till later.
Well,
like
I expect
months down the line you in. How's that?
I expect for someone that I'm talking to, that I'm dating, once they kind of understand my circle, that they might ask questions like, yo, do you know this person? Do you know this person? Do you know this person? You know, like once we start talking, you're going to know where I'm from. You know, you're going to know where your ex is from. You know, so now we're from the same block. I expect you to say, yo, do you know such and such? And when I be like, oh yeah, that's my motherfucking nigga, I expect you to say, oh, I dated that nigga for a couple of years. And then let me decide what happens. You know what I'm saying? Let me decide what I want to do, instead of her trying to keep it a secret from me. Now, if she keeps it a secret from me, and I find out 8 months down the road, I'm probably gonna have I'm probably gonna have a couple issues with that.
Integrity.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, yo, you know I was from this hood. I'm gonna be like, you know I was from this hood. Over this 8 months, I probably told you a story or two that included this nigga.
That nigga, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I probably mentioned his name because he might have been a main character in that story or some shit like that. Yep. You know? And that's why I think something like that might be a little different. You know? I think, in my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? But now if it was just somebody I just smashed randomly, like my homeboy hooked me up with somebody and I smashed and that was it, That might be something different. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
So I think it depends on the relationship. But if you consider a person your friend,
right thing,
you should not fuck with that person.
Do the right thing.
And that is not why I have so few friends. Oh man. All right, but you know what? I think we spent enough time on this subject. It's about 11 o'clock now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some
Let time fly.
Some poetry. Let's get into some poetry. You ready for some poetry, Miss Lotus?
Sure.
You ready to do your thing and spit some poetry for the people out there? Let me get you set up over here real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me I just gotta reset this view for you. So Miss J Lotus, she's a dope poet. You know what I'm saying? She be doing her thing on a consistent basis. And if you have not already done so, make sure you go follow her on Instagram at IAMJLOTUS. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna give us some poetry this evening. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be entertaining. What kind of piece you're gonna be doing this evening? Are you gonna be doing something erotic, something a little more?
I guess you can say it's kind of erotic. It's like I didn't really think it was erotic until I played it back one time and was like, I understand. But whatever. It's really just about somebody that I dealt with that we didn't have a commitment, but it was body rocking, knocking the boots.
Okay. All right, so let's get into this piece. This here is Miss J Lotus. You can find her on Instagram at IAMJLOTUS. And the floor is yours. Oh shit, what's this? Wait. Oh shit. I still got your audio playing from your episode. I gotta change that now.
Oh, those edits were awesome too, by the way.
I made that beat custom for you actually. So let me where's it at?
Good at what you do, sir.
All right, here we go.
Sitting in this room alone, wishing I could be home where I pay about $1,000.
Did it go off? No, it didn't go off. All right, now it's off. All right, cool. I'm sorry about that. The floor is yours, Miss J Lotus. No worries.
Okay. Here we go. I must say, I have forgotten how to commit. The first time we touched, I knew it was too much, but I just had to submit. You knew I had that aqua, you was ready to drown in it. I knew when you slammed the door, you was ready to pound in it. You grabbed my neck, I became a defiant mess, yet obedient with every stroke. Had a chick all in the mirror talking about, damn, is there hope? Is he it? Is he the one? Should I buy a gun? Because anybody can get it if they trying to get it, and he stopped giving it. Yeah, a chick was willing to take imprisonment for that there. Let me explain, the penis is rare. He come in, take the man, and kiss me gently all in my face. Then he bite me. That penis was exciting. It was not like any drug. I mean, he had me all messed up, but it was a better high each and every time. Grind after grind after grind. I just had to keep one thing in mind. He wasn't mine. So yeah, he wasn't mine. He wasn't mine. I mean, it's not like I was fucking with somebody's man, but we didn't have, a title or relationship or commitment or anything. We were just bumping and grinding real nice.
Shit, that's how it happens sometimes, huh?
It be like that.
It do. Let me change this real quick. Yeah, I appreciate that though. I appreciate you for giving us that.
Nice piece.
I appreciate you for having me. Thanks, Bees.
It was definitely a dope piece, y'all. Let's get this view back over here. I like that. Y'all make sure y'all follow Miss Lotus on Instagram at IAMJLOTUS. Do you ever post any of your poetry to Instagram?
I'm working on it, Khary. I'm working on it, man. Emerging as an artist.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll finalize this video for you, and I'll get this for you, so this could be your first piece of content you can put on your.
I've been doing a little bit of recording. I've been doing some recording, so I'll have some different pieces coming out here and there this year.
Okay. Miss Cheryl Marrow over here says, "Yo, I can relate to that."
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people can.
Can I do one more?
Oh yes, definitely. You want to do one more? Yeah, let's
one more. It's erotic too, but I guess I'm a little feeling the erotic thing because it's 11:04.
Yeah,
you know,
get it going, yeah. You're gonna say
we done been talking about affairs and whatnot.
You're gonna speak some erotic shit. You're gonna have me sending some irregular text this evening.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, that's the goal.
That's the goal. Now, well, do your thing. The floor is all yours. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay, so I bet you won't forget it. You gonna remember this pussy. It's gonna be on your mind that time, playing over and over and over and over. How I was bent over. The tone of my moan will play back, and you'll keep replaying what I look like from the back. The clap of my ass when it hit your lap. How you wanted to slap it, I've mastered it. I mastered the way you wanted to come. Every time you wanted some, I submit. You say go lay ass naked in bed, and I was ahead of you. The way my clit squirted on your dick, it meant I was stuck on you. We damn near made a flick. The way my spit hit your tip, and I looked up at you. But I must have been too much for you, because you never owned it. What you wanted, he been in your spot tapping this. It's magically delicious, and he ain't letting go because he knows I could have been someone else's nympho. It's simple. Fuck me before work and after, and in the afternoon I want to come home and climb on top and push him inside deeper and deeper. I guess you were just another night, but boy, this one's a keeper. That's it.
That was dope. That was dope. I like that. You be coming with the erotic shit, yo.
You know, I tried.
Yeah, you be coming hard with the erotic shit, yo.
I really don't even have that many erotic pieces. You know, I when I went to Smoking Words one time and I seen, this was like 19, 18.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen somebody do erotic poetry. It was erotic night. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm about to write me a couple pieces. And so I just accumulated a couple pieces over time.
I'm gonna be doing a showcase in June with y'all know I'm Nasty Reese.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she asked me to come perform. So I'm actually gonna be performing in June. Shit, I got like a little 10-15 minute set I'm gonna be doing. So you should come on out if you ain't doing nothing, you know? I'm actually gonna have my homeboy come through and record it, so I might be able to show some of that performance after the fact and shit like that. But I got a couple of ideas on how I'm gonna do my thing, though. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be sexy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be erotic. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have a lot of love involved in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say pussy and ass. And,
with the pen.
You know,
I already know.
I'm gonna try to make motherfuckers wanna wiggle in their seats hot and shit. I'm gonna try.
You
know.
Feel like you're pregnant just from your words.
And I'm gonna try to make motherfuckers a little wet with my words. I'm gonna try. That's gonna be my goal for the evening.
Try.
You know. If I can get somebody in particular out there, I'm definitely gonna try and get her wet with my words. But I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know.
You know? Okay. Bees, you coming out?
Nah, I'm good.
Now, what is that? What is that? A fish behind you?
Yeah, they was lighting up the chat too, by the way, with the claps and all of that too, Lotus.
Huh?
They was lighting up the chat with the claps and the fire emojis and shit like that.
Hey.
You know, and you know what? I'm gonna make a clip. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have your first video for you. It's gonna be a Khary's Crib, Miss J Lotus clip that we're gonna I'll make for you that you can actually start posting to your thing if you like. You know, with the poetry you did tonight. You know. Yeah. All right, but it's already 11:08. Let's jump into this next story real quick. If we can get ready to get the fuck up out of here. Confederate Memorial Monday. Have any of y'all heard of this?
No. No.
Confederate a Monday?
Confederate Memorial Monday. So
what the hell is that about?
South Carolina is among a handful of states in the South with such an official holiday. State officials in Alabama and Mississippi closed down for their Confederate Memorial Days last month. You know, South Carolina had theirs on Monday, where they shut down government offices to commemorate the deaths of the soldiers in the Civil War that was on the Confederate side. So they're paying tribute to Confederate soldiers that died in battle, and they're closing government offices for the losers. What do y'all think of that?
So them the guys that wish that there were still niggers out here, huh?
Yeah, they're paying tribute to the side that wanted slavery.
Yo, you know something? I've been trying to figure the slavery thing out.
But you know what? I will say this though. The North was not against slavery because they thought it was bad. They thought it was bad for their economy, not bad for black people. Just that the Civil War wasn't about slavery because, treating black people were bad. The Civil War was because, hey, y'all are trying to count slaves towards your population so you can get more power and more votes. You know, it wasn't really about abolishing slavery. It was abolishing slavery because y'all got too much power with that shit. Not because treating black people is wrong. I'm just going to say
that. Listen, because
that's what I'm saying.
I can kind of understand why they was mad about slavery, like, you know, the abolishment of slavery. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You lazy. Economics.
Right? It's about economics.
It's about economics, but think about it. You lazy, bro. As you don't want to be out there farming that cotton, you know, pushing that plow and all that. You don't want to be. Yo, they had like free maids and butlers and all. You gotta really think about it, yo. They was living a lazy life.
Yeah.
And so when slavery was up, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I gotta wash these dishes.
I gotta do shit for themselves. Yeah.
I gotta fucking wash these clothes. I gotta watch these kids.
Yeah. It wasn't about y'all treating them bad. It was about, hey, y'all got free labor. We don't. Not only do you have free labor, now you want to count these slaves as a quarter of a person towards your voting power with this shit. And that's what it was about. It wasn't about, that's bad. You shouldn't be whipping slaves and treating them like that. You should be paying them. And it wasn't about that. Because if it was, guess what? We black people would probably be in a better off place today. Once slaves were released, the North ain't treating black people no better. They were still like, fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Okay. But I wouldn't have celebrated Confederate Memorial Day. That sounds,
it ain't getting no play on my radio.
If that's not white privilege for your ass.
No play on my radio.
Holiday, but yo, it's so crazy. They got a whole holiday that they're like, yo, you know what? I know the racism shit is going on, but y'all niggas gonna remember something. Like, it's fucked up, yo.
Yep. Now, I got one more story for us today, and it's about better wages for some people. Chipotle is saying that there is a pathway to a 6-figure position within 3 years of employment in an effort to boost hiring. So they're trying to say some people can come in the company and within 3 years, they could be making a 6-figure income. But in order to be making a 6-figure income, you have to somehow within that 3 years figure out how to become a GM. So the GM job that has an average compensation of $100,000 is that 6-figure income. So they're pretty much telling people, hey, come work for us. You can make 6 figures if you become a GM. But by the way, there's probably like only 5 GMs per state or some shit like that. You know? Yeah. But on Monday, the popular chains announced that it would be bumping up pay for its workers to a $15 per hour average. It said that some employees could be eligible for its highest general manager position in about 3 years. Let's see. The range will be between $11 and $18 per hour. Is what they'll be bumping people up to. And that's going to take place by the end of June. And Chipotle is doing this as it aims to add 20,000 employees before the summer. So that's what they're trying to do. Okay. So, how realistic do we think that 6-figure salary is with Chipotle?
It's not realistic at all. It's just for me, it sounds like a corporation hush up.
Sound like a bait and switch
situation at hand.
Like a little bait and switch and shit, huh?
Yeah.
It sound like you ain't about to pay me no damn $100,000 a year to be no damn GM.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. Somebody got to do it, but it ain't gonna be me.
It ain't gonna be you, or you don't think that you'll be able to actually get that position?
Oh, they're not allowing you up to the pole like that.
Shawnette says it's a public relations scam. I would agree.
Yeah.
Let's see. They're also doing a $200 employee referral bonus for crew members, a $750 referral bonus for apprentices and general managers. It will hold a virtual job fair through its Discord platform on Thursday, May 13th. So actually, this Thursday, you'll be able to check them out if you're looking for a job and you want to fuck with Chipotle and potentially make $100,000 a year being a GM. I'm not sure what that includes, but I'm guessing. Okay, all of the shit that I said about how many jobs are available, I'm just totally guessing. If you're actually interested, if you think it's possible and attainable, go ahead and look it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you what not to do, but go ahead and look it up if that's something you might want to think about pursuing and you think that's actually possible for you. Yeah, look that shit up, check that out. If it works out for you, holla at me in 3 years and let me know how that does. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely like to see if you at that $100,000 mark and you got yourself a little Tesla and a nice little crib with a bad little fine little bitch or like nice little nigga by your side. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit, y'all. But y'all definitely hit me up in 3 years if you do decide to follow this. I think that is everything for me this evening. What's
you up if they become Calvin?
Your booty.
What you said about booty? You trying to look at somebody's booty?
No, sit on your booty. You can make. You're making $15 to $18 an hour.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were trying to look at somebody's booty.
Hit them up in 3 years when you become Calvin.
Yeah, when you become the GM. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see.
You remember the commercials from McDonald's?
Remember the McDonald's commercials, Calvin. And Dave Chappelle later did Calvin, and motherfucker was laughing at that nigga. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Man. I know this nigga that, I don't know him, but I've seen him. He's been working at Publix for about 10 years. I actually want to talk to him one day and kind of like just understand where he's at right now with the company and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm curious. I'm just like, yo.
I have good benefits. I heard Publix have some.
Yeah, no, I've heard Publix does have good benefits, but I kind of like actually want to just speak to him and just really find out like how good are the benefits that you've been at Publix for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Over 10 years probably. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious personally. Like, I'm just saying. But I did hear Publix does have good benefits for people that actually decide to make it a career. But I might actually invite him onto the show one day to just want to talk to him about it. You know what I'm saying? Just different career options people might be able to have and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm interested.
10 years, he must be, he enjoys the job.
Yeah, he's been there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I might pull him to the side one day, invite him to lunch, and just talk to him about it. You know what I mean? All right, but I think that might be everything. Miss Lotus, I appreciate you joining us this evening.
Sorry, I appreciate you having me this evening.
You did some dope poetry. I know all our house guests in the chat appreciated it. And yo, my fault, I didn't even during the monologue. My lights turned on and kind of fucked me up, so I didn't acknowledge all my house guests in the chat. But I love all my house guests in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge y'all earlier. I'm doing it now because I fucking love y'all, man. You hear me? And women. You hear me? But I think we're going to call it a night. All right, Miss Lotus, sit back a little bit. We're going to take a screenshot. You can do a smile. You can do a hardcore face. Whatever you like to do. You know what I'm saying? But screenshot time. 3, 2, 1. Screenshots. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I think that is everything. We will see y'all Friday. Make sure you follow Miss Lotus on Instagram at IAMJLOTUS. You know what I'm saying? She's a dope poet. Make sure y'all follow her. Follow Bees at IAM_Bees_Buddha. He got a long ass fucking name, yo. Let me put this up on the screen, yo.
Look up Bees Buddhas.
Look on the post I tagged, and his name will come across the bottom right here real quick after it goes through the whole motherfucking cycle. But we will be back on Friday. I'm glad y'all joined us this evening. I'm getting these windows over here set up so we can get the up out of here and shit like that. May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. And keep a smile on your face. And if you look right down, right there, Bezo, I am the real Bees Buddha. And we's out, baby. Deuces. Miss Lotus, I appreciate you for joining.
Yeah.
It's a fun show, y'all. And I appreciate all my house guests. I will see y'all Friday night. It's a fun show, fun topics. We will have more fun topics on Friday night. It's gonna be a dope ass show. Friday night we got She the Poets. She's the Poets on here this Friday night. You know who I'm talking about?
What?
We got Dope Poet coming up on Friday night as well.
Okay.
Her name is Shishi. I think I'm saying that correctly.
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.